Hey folks, hope your tubes are treating you well, hope your tubes aren't tied. Let's make some more tube jokes. This is the Foxish. I'm here with I Play Anything, Hybrid Heaven, Part 2. When last we left, we had just sat through the introduction, which was more confusing than helpful, featuring a guy named Johnny, who was supposed to do something involving the president, but got shot. His blonde chick, who we have no idea what her name is, but she likes to stand there and stare at guys in black suits. And Big Mr. Diaz, a Native American-looking guy with really blonde hair who fights like he's surrounded in gelatin. He's just fallen off an elevator, landed without actually hitting the ground, and is walking towards the door. Oh, let's get back into it. I don't know what Hybrid Heaven is particularly supposed to mean. Notice this is the title screen again, even though we already said start a new game. I guess we actually did go through to the attract sequence. Yeah, well. Now, the resolution options, high, low, normal, letterbox. We're currently apparently in low. I'm going to set it to high letterbox and see how it works. I may actually have to do some tweaks to the capture. So it's actually cropped really badly, but we'll deal with it. We want to actually continue. Sound is in stereo. You can't make any other adjustments. Battle mode is a stupid one-on-one fighter mode. You don't want to mess with it. Difficulty will stay with normal, because the other two are locked anyway, if I remember right. And they're not, but who cares? Let's get started. Okay, we went through this already, so we're not going to go through this again. I like you guys too much for that. Alright, we are now Mr. Ruiz. Or Diaz, excuse me. We have a gun. It shoots these bullets of not being very cool. Oh, that was weird. We run very fast and very awkwardly. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be representing at this point, really. Okay, talk to this guy. I always hit that button wrong. That's always the look up their skirt button as far as I'm concerned. That's the jump button. That's the get your gun out button. Getting people to talk to you, and you do need this guy to talk to you, is actually really, really difficult. I can't actually remember which button it is. Oh, there we go. It's the same button that shoots, but you have to be in the exact right place. Mr. Diaz, you might already know, but there is one thing I must report to you. Your life is a lie. The security system just responded to something, and to make sure, we changed the gate lock code. To make sure of what? When you want to go to the other blocks, please renew your code key. Anything wrong? You don't have your code key? You must have left it somewhere. Please take this emergency key. I'm a trusting soul. You must be cool. You can return it anytime. I don't actually expect you to ever return it, because I know what video game adventures are like. Okay, go over to... This is actually a ladder. It doesn't look like one. Note to game developers, make your stuff actually look like what it's supposed to be, so that we don't get confused trying to figure out what exactly we're looking at. Okay. It's a door. These are more security drones, but now they're actually capable of firing. So we want to shoot them quick like, or else they'll shoot me in the face. Aiming is a little difficult, and they'll often get the drop on you simply because it's really chunky to aim. Well, I'm also not using an N64 pad. I'm not happy with that slowdown. Notice the mini-map of utter uselessness. It's a box. Let's see what's in it. We got a Life Charger S. That's not an 8, that's an S. As hard as it is to tell. We has item. It's a quick and dirty healing item. It's a diffuser. For what that is, I don't know. But we can't use it on our own anyway, so it's a moot point. Please enter the code key. Okay. Please wait. Code key recognized. Current code now being renewed. Renewal completed. Please take the code key. have a very nice day. And you have to be careful, because every time you touch that machine, it will automatically redo the whole thing. So if you already have the new code key, there's really no reason to touch it again, but it's really easy to run into it. Okay, there's a door over here, which we couldn't actually get through unless we got the code key. I know a little bit about this game. I've played a lot of it in the past, but that was, some 10 years ago. This is not a new game. The particle effects aren't, the explodey effects aren't too bad. Jump the gap. It's a guy. Hi, guy. Oh, it's a girl. The security system at the pathway to the overground reacted and surveillance devices have been disposed. Disposed? I think she means launched. If the sensors detect you, they will attack you. I'm sure you know this, but please be careful. Mr. Diaz, I believe you have a diffuser. Please use it in emergency situations. Oh, that must be the little thing I'm waving around that's the weeniest gun ever created. It's an elevator! Sorry about that. Mr. Diaz has bad experiences with elevators. I think we saw that in the intro. My, what a fashion statement you make, Mr. Diaz. Just so sexy. Or not. Alright, big door. Dun 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 dun. Big door. Now. Okay, it's another room. Sorry, oh, there's a box. Oh, jump. Another life charger. Apparently I'm just supposed to defuse the security sensors. Yes, if you run into them and touch them or cross the red beams, they'll react, usually by shooting you. Gun has an amazing range. I guess this door is locked, judging by the gigantic red light. That kind of makes sense. Funny how they only react if you cross their beams, but they really don't seem to care if you shoot the crap out of them. Okay, that's another life charger. Game. Boy. Hard to be witty when you're surrounded by stuff like this, really. But sometimes it just brings out the best in people. And sometimes it makes you wish Konami had died a lot earlier than they did. That's a great down. I don't feel like taking it just yet. There's a little more ground up here. So let's see what we can do. Oh, hello. I shoot yous. Oh, that's interesting. They've all respawned. And by interesting, I mean pain in my butt. That door's locked. And I get the impression that that one's where I came in. There's this one. That's an open box. I've obviously been here. Yeah, this is where I came in. See, that's what happens if you cross the beams. They shoot a quick and dirty red laser at you that does about 5 damage points. Nothing spectacular. Which kind of makes you wonder why you're really taking all the time and the effort out to shoot them. They don't seem to be the most effectual security devices in the world, but I'm pretty sure the US government will figure something out a little faster. Now let's drop down to floor 2, since there doesn't seem to be anything else we can do up there. We are at time right now, so I'm going to go ahead, actually, if I can figure out how, and make a save state here. When we come back, we'll go through floor 2 of whatever section this happens to be. I honestly don't know. So I hope y'all hang around, come back, yada yada yada.